Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 3rd to the 11th. This is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional occultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Cancer, I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, Cancer, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your readings. Now, let's get to it. Listen, usually I would be doing June 5th to the 11th, but we have to include that full moon in Sagittarius. It's coming up on the 3rd, okay? The June 3rd on Saturday. Keep that in mind. Now, a thing about this full moon, Cancer, I'm going to tell you right now, it's more of like spring cleaning for you, okay? And the reason I say that is because we're coming out of that, we are in Gemini season, okay? During this week, all right? We're going to your birthday season next. It's coming up in a few weeks. But in Gemini season, that's your 12th house, and that's the subconscious. Now, this full moon in Sagittarius, it's happening in your 6th house, and there's a lot of aspects that are happening around or on this day, and it's really more just about clarity. You know how full moons are conclusion, or they bring some sort of conclusion, and you know the power of a full moon can last a few weeks, all right, even longer, up to 6 months. Hey, but it really, for the feeling that I'm getting for y'all, it's going to be some sort of awareness or clarity. It could be spiritually, it could be something about your physical world. It's in your 6th house of daily activities, so it could have to do with work. It could have to do with your path to enlightenment. It could have to do with something even health related. The 6th house does rule health, or health matters. But yeah, keep that in mind. That's going to be a thing. And so on the 5th, that's when Venus moves into Leo. Venus has been in your sign for a while. All right, so I hope you love that. A lot of self-love there. Venus is moving into Leo, and if you saw my monthly reading, you know Mars is in Leo right now too. So this is really fiery. Okay, it's really, really, I mean, the fact that we're going out of Cancer, water sign, your sign, into something like blazing forward, right? And so really being passionate about your passions. And this is why, again, I think this full moon in Sagittarius is kind of just like spring cleaning, letting things go that don't serve you, because Mars and Venus in Leo is in your 2nd house, okay? And it's going to be there all week long. It's going to be there for a month, for all month until July. Both of them. It's crazy. And so the 2nd house is your it's values. It's your sense of security. It's comfort. It's self-worth. So a lot of this is going to be for y'all spiritually, especially if you think about how Saturn moved into Pisces in your 9th house of spirituality back in March. That's going to be there for 2.5 years. Really elevating that area of your life. So let's go ahead and get started. And the 2nd house, yeah, it does rule money too. So a lot of y'all are probably going to get fired up with a lot of things could be happening with your finances, salary, just like boom, boom, boom. I'm not surprised. Jupiter spent an entire year in your 10th house of career. Wouldn't be surprised. But let's go ahead and get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for this week, Cancer, for June 3rd to the 11th. Again, this is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. And if you want to read for your moon, your Venus, any of those other aspects, you are absolutely welcome to if you want more insight in those areas of your life. Cancer, let's get to it. Cancer, like I said earlier, I do a traditional occultic cross spread. I hope you saw your June reading. I hope you saw it. I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it yet. One of the best readings, your best monthly reading, if not, and one of the best of all signs I've done. All signs. When I say June is a gangbusters month, a lot of people are like, "What's that? What's gangbusters?" It's really like just the success level of everybody. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And so obviously you have to take action toward it, but look at this. I cannot even believe this. I cannot even believe this. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? You got the Page of Cups. I absolutely love that. I feel like you did get, but even still, okay, the Page of Cups. This is amazing. It came up in your past. There's something that's new that you want to just pursue in your life. There's something that you may have started pursuing. Again, ask yourself, is that in your physical world? Is that mentally? Maybe a new way of thinking? There's a lot of creativity, imagination. He's very watery, Page of Cups. This is like Scorpio, Pisces, and you energy. So all of that, he's very, very imaginative, very intuitive, very dreamy, and all he wants to do is follow his bliss, And when I say imaginative, like, there is nobody else who talks to a fish coming out of a cup, okay? This is how imaginative he is. I really love this for you. This is when I say follow your bliss. He actually, he wears his heart on his sleeve. Like, he is really in it to win it. Cups, love, emotions, right? So looking at your entire spread here, for a lot of y'all, something new came through in terms of relationships. We'll get to that later, but some of y'all could have started new relationships, or if you didn't, you may have thought about it, okay? And I want you to think of that in terms of not only love, it can be friendship too, okay? It can be friendship, new friend, new neighbor, it can be new boss, it can be any of that, but it's exploring your passion, something that's really going to fill your heart, something that makes you feel alive, something that just, really moved you. And I love that for you, Cancer. I love that for you, okay? Now, we see that you got in the heart of your spread, you got Justice. I absolutely love when Justice comes up in the heart of the spread. Justice is all about balance. Now, when you think about the major arcanas, Justice is 11 right in the middle. This is all about balance. Justice is ruled by Libra, okay? I absolutely love this for you. This is all about, you see the two pillars on either side. This is all about that wisdom that comes with that Justice. So with Justice being in the heart of your spread, there's already here, looking at your entire spread here, some of y'all are possibly could have actually gotten married. I'm not gonna lie, or signed a new contract for something. That could have been legal matters is a big thing that's coming up, but especially looking at your entire spread here. But let me just say one more thing about this card before I move forward. This is all about not only that balance and having that balance in your life. I want you to think of that in terms of karmic balance too. There's a lot of karmic energy involved with this card, and karma is, not static, right? It's constantly moving. You work with your karma. So this is in the heart of your spread. It looks like you're getting all your karma points. You're cashing them in right now. This is absolutely amazing. And if you feel like you're not, we're going to talk about that because you have the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area. Work on it. Balance it out, okay? If, throw that great energy out there, increase your karma energy, increase your karma, hold the door open for someone coming out of the store, I always say it, leave conflict. That's the easiest thing. It's the easiest thing, and it's the most heartful thing that you can do. And when it's heartful, I don't like the way the word heartful sounds so close to hurtful. I'm saying heartful. All right. So it's the most heart-filling thing you can do is when you leave a compliment. So I've said in the past that, years ago, I used to, how your cell phones, you can set up reminders. I would always have that reminder pop up, leave a compliment today. And so I would leave somebody a compliment until I no longer needed that reminder. And I was just every day complimenting someone, because when you do that, you're raising not only their energy, field frequency, and, and their spirits. They're in a good mood. They go compliment someone. They're in a good mood. You spreading this energy, and Cancer, it's all because of you. That one compliment that you left, you're spreading all this amazing energy. So this is just saying that just be mindful of that karma, because there's a lot of karma with this. Now, you have an amazing spread. It's more like all of y'all have cashed in your karma points at this point, especially thinking about what happened with your monthly reading. But with the Ace of Pentacles in the root, or I'm sorry, in your challenge area, there could be something where something that you wanted that didn't come through, or it hasn't happened yet, is the biggest energy. This is, Ace is usher a new change, okay? And Pentacles, the biggest pentacle, it could have to do with money and wealth. Absolutely can have to do with money and wealth here, but I want you to think about Pentacles are earthbound, so your physical reality. So always consider that. There's something that you wanted that couldn't have worked out, or I mean, it's again, it's really something that if it didn't, know that it wasn't meant for you. Okay, don't let it drag your energy down. Remember, we're raising our energy levels. We're working on our karma. Okay, and I always say it. Things happen for a reason, and some of the things that you think that you wanted so bad, actually, when they don't work out, isn't how funny life works. Something better comes through, okay? And so that's what, use this sword, by the way. Use that sword. Remember I said this Justice card is all about balance. So use that sword to cut anything that you don't need from your life moving forward, okay? Anything that you need to let go. Remember that full moon in Sagittarius, it's more about that awareness. Be aware of the things that may be holding you back. And again, with the Ace of Pentacles, again, it really is just feeling like this week there may be something that you're hoping comes through that it doesn't connect. I'm not getting the message really that it's just something that's not going to come through. It's just more like it's like like you're at baseball, you're playing baseball, and you hit the ball, but it what's it called, a foul or something like that, and so it's just kind of like a miss shot. That's more of the energy that's coming through. So focus on raising your energy levels. And the other thing is, some of y'all, something could have come through. You really I keep saying did, but because this is for June 3rd to the 11th, something could come through, but you may need to spend time. It may be so new to you. You may need to spend time like babying it. And again, it can be this new relationship. It can be this new friendship. It can be this new passion of yours, something that you're really trying to get off the ground. You just may need to take a little bit more time like babying it, okay? Not going too fast, not like trying to force things. And the reason why is because you did get Temperance, okay? I love the fact that you got Temperance in your crown, okay? 2 reasons why. First of all, this card is ruled by Sagittarius, so it is going to be, this full moon in Sagittarius will likely have a pretty big impact on you. But again, it's more about like clearing things. Now, not only did you get Justice in the heart of your spread, okay? Remember, Justice, again, I love it when Justice in the heart of the spread. You're fine this week. You're great this week. Temperance in your crown. Look at the crown sun. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. And Temperance really is, it's really all about, it's similar to the Justice card, but in a very different way, because this is all about balance as well. But it's like that moderation. It's the moderation of, when I say moderation, Temperance literally means self-restraint, right? So it's, sure, there's a path. And there's stuff that you want. There's, you see the finish line. It may take, for some people, a little bit longer to get there, okay? It's just saying, just enjoy the moment this week. Don't force anything. Don't rush anything. Don't do anything that may feel like a little bit like forceful. Just go with the flow. Take it easy. Don't do anything where you feel like you're stressing yourself out because some things are not happening fast enough, or if there's something new that came through and you're just like, oh, how do I even like do this, or like how do I even get started with this? Just take your time, and I think that you will, because you did get Temperance in your crown, okay? Like it's like you've got this vision, this quest, and here's Archangel Michael here with the sun in the middle of his forehead. So it really is that inner wisdom. It's your third eye here. We're talking about your pituitary, or your pineal gland, right? For all that intuitive energy. I really love this for you. I love your reading so far. And so this is just saying, when I say that moderation and just enjoying the moment, not trying to force anything. One thing that I want to make real clear about the Temperance card is that the Archangel here was formerly known as the Alchemist, okay? Temperance, when you break it down to its Latin root, we're going to its etymological root, temperare, actually meant to mix. So mixing things to make it work, to have the perfect outcome. So I want you to think about that. If you are, in this headspace where there's a lot of balance energy in your spread, and everything's in your tipping in your favor, right? So it's really great. And when I say think about that, you may be doing that this week, okay? And I want you to think about that in terms of balance, mind, body, soul, balance things in your life. Don't be afraid to experiment. Remember, alchemist here, okay? Don't be afraid to try different things out. Don't be afraid to do any of that. That's what an alchemist does, right? It's why Coca-Cola. That was made on accident. You know that, right? Well, maybe not. I grew up in Atlanta. I know this for a fact because I probably went on 40,000 field trips to the Coca-Cola Museum. I had to see that video of I don't even know what his name is, Dom DeLuise, doing the whole reenactment of how Coca-Cola was made. And Coca-Cola was made on accident. They put the wrong drink with the wrong drink. Anyway, all I'm saying is don't be afraid to test things out, to find that balance, okay? It's all finding that balance. And again, balance is a big thing here. You see the scale in the judge's hand, okay? That balance is a really big thing for you this week. Now, you did get the Nine of Pentacles. Love this, Cancer, okay? This is amazing. You know this card. Come on. Look at all that abundance. Look at all that abundance. Y'all get this card a lot. This is really great. This is saying that this week, a lot of y'all are going to feel just this financial freedom, not having to worry about money, just feeling really just good, feeling really good, but practical too, okay? Practical and good. And I want you to feel that. Absolutely want you to. This is Venus in Virgo, by the way. And so this is that practical, pragmatic, really, really earning her spot here. You see all that abundance around her, all those pentacles. I mean, she's like a movie star here. So this week is going to be a week where a lot of you are going to feel that. A lot of y'all are going to want that. Again, monetarily, sure, because it's pentacles, but it came in the root of your spread. And Virgo is very rooted. Virgo is an earth sign, okay? So this is telling me a lot of it can be your physical reality as well. So feeling that abundance, with love, with even money, right? Again, with Mars and Venus in Leo, it's in your second house salary, but self-worth, self-value, things that make you feel good. I really love that for you. And you do see the symbol of Venus all over her gown, okay? And now your future, Ace of Swords. So the very first thing that I said in your reading is that I had a feeling this is a week where you're going to have this clarity around something, okay? With that full moon in Sagittarius. And now here's your affirmation. You got the Ace of Swords in your future, all right? This is, swords are the mental suit. It's all about logic. It's all about intellect, decisions, everything up here. But swords change, right? Ace ushering the most new change. So this is a powerful sword. A lot of change coming. This is meant having a mental breakthrough about something. This is having a new idea come through, something that is going to be really, really nice for you. You do see the crown and it's victory, it's success with this new idea, new change, this breakthrough that you're going to have. Something new is coming through. It's especially with the way that you see things, and it's really just, oh my goodness, I absolutely love it, especially because it's the same sword of truth we have here with the Justice card, right? And so using it to just anything that's not serving you well, it's so funny because I don't even have to tell you that. It's the energy that I'm getting is Cancers already know. This week, you'll already know. You'll already be there. I love that about you, Cancer. The other thing that I'm going to mention is that keep in mind, this is a double-edged sword. So remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always use that sword as a force of good, right? Always use it as a force of good. But again, it's almost like the universe is gifting you this sword because you cash in all your karma points. Things have been great for y'all. Y'all are amazing. This is an amazing spread. All right, let's get to your staff, Cancer. You are... y'all, I love how we're really ramping up to your birthday season here. I love this. Cancer, if you like your reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. If you are a subscriber, thanks so much for tuning in. You know I love you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so I am truly grateful. And I do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Ruby's like, I don't know if you can... She's scratching at the floor below me. You're good. Cancer, you're good. You're good. You're good. I honestly don't even know what to say at this point, but what I will say is that this is the most like balancy. Let's just go. You got the Knight of Wands, okay? This is all you want. All you want to do, fly for it. There's this new thing that you're pursuing. There's this new thing that you have pursued. There's this new thing that has come through in your life that's so new you still don't know what to do with it or will this week. And again, for some of y'all, it's just like something is coming through, but it's not like it's not a strikeout. I don't even know these baseball terms. It's a foul. It's like you still hit the ball, all right? But again, this is an absolutely amazing reading. You got the Knight of Wands here. This is double fire. So fiery, 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 fiery. Fiery, fiery, fiery. Again, another Sagittarius card that you pulled, which is really amazing. This is fire and fire. This is very transformative. So whatever you're going through now this week, whatever this new thing that has come through, it could even be an idea. Again, it can be an idea or just this new passion of yours. But again, something in your physical world, but there's something that you really just want to go forward with. Like, nothing can stop you now energy. I absolutely love that. And that's what June is all about, especially because, boom, you got the Three of Wands. And so this is, I always say this is the green light card. There you go. Boom. I love it. He wants change. This is in your external factors area. This is just ready to go out there, explore, to go to discover things, discover yourself. I love this energy. It came in your external factors area, like your environment area next to the Ace of Swords. And so I think this moment of clarity that you have, which is going to be very profound. Ace of Swords is like, it's a very powerful card. One of the most powerful aces, in my opinion, because it's so much about change, but also up here as well. But you're gonna be great. You're ready to go. And they're speaking of that newness. Like, you have so much newness here. This is first of all, you see all that sunlight, which we love. It's that freshness that I love it. And the wands are invigorating and they're just so refreshing. It's your creativity, it's your ideas, it's your passions. There's also a lot of work related, so this may resonate for a lot of y'all in terms of work. But 3 is all about growth, advancement, but also creation. Okay, the birth of new things. So again, with the page here, with the Ace of Swords, with the Three of Wands, and of course with the Justice, bringing that balance, and just like, there's definitely something new coming through for y'all this week. This is amazing. Now, you did get the Knight of Cups, and so this is just telling me, first of all, this is your second night, and this is, you got the Page of Cups and now the Knight of Cups. So this is telling me that what you want, look at this new passion, this new passion, this new idea, this new relationship, this new whatever resonates with you, okay? All you want to do is just nurture it, take it to the next level, really go somewhere with it. You got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Wands, remember, it's like more fiery, your passions. And then the Cups is like that emotional level. It's like, really, like, all this Knight wants to do is fill his cup. And, now this is indicating a lot of y'all do want to, it is relationships here, okay? It is relationships. Again, I honestly would not be surprised if, some of y'all this week meet somebody and you're like, oh my god, this is the person that I'm gonna get married to. Like, this is gonna be a big week for y'all, in the best way possible, because look, lastly, you got the Eight of Wands. So do you want me to tell you how significant this is? I'll tell you. All right, remember I said that full moon in Sagittarius could be a thing for y'all? It's gonna be a thing for y'all. You got 3 cards of Sagittarius here. So, what's really crazy of all is that this card is very enthusiastic. It's just, there's no figure, there's no person. It's 8 wands zipping through the air. This is in your final outcome. This is saying things are just gonna start moving fast for you. Things are going to move really fast for you. And, that's energetically what's happening for me is like, wow, this is amazing. Remember, all this newness coming through. Oh, gosh, I love this. I love how we're moving toward your birthday season, Cancer. This is really amazing. And then the Eight of Wands, it really is... when I remember, don't try to force anything. Don't try to, like... whatever, just go with the flow, just test things out, but things are going to move fast for you. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. This is saying things are going to, it's like 8 arrows being shot in the air, through the air, and so things are going to move fast for you. You're going to be fine, but don't like make it do anything to slow it down, okay? Don't do anything to slow it down. And looking at your spread here, the last thing I'm going to tell you, Cancer, is that some of y'all are definitely traveling. Some of y'all are definitely traveling this week, or at least planning trips. And if you do, please do. I mean, travel is always a force of good. It's always, you may be doing it in pursuit of this new passion or lover. Good for you. But I love this for you. And travel is going to be a big thing for y'all, especially, again, with Saturn moving into Pisces, fellow water sign like you, right? It happened back in March, 2.5 years, and that's your 9th house, not only spirituality, but also long distance travel, which is like, it's you may be, even if you're not traveling, it's maybe working with people overseas, or people from different cultures, but even still, there is a lot of like travel stuff here as well. So good for you. I love it. I love your reading, Cancer. This is like feel good reading of the month for y'all. So, well, I mean, your monthly was the wow, icing on the cake. But okay, Cancer, I'm gonna let you go. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks so much for tuning in, Cancer. I will see you next week. What's going on next week? Oh gosh, we're so close to your birthday season, okay? And then summer. I know a lot of people, when I say summer, I mean the northern hemisphere. I know it's like there's yours in Australia and stuff, so I'm sorry. But yeah, the sun goes into, we move into your birthday season on the first day of summer in the northern hemisphere. But anyway, Cancer, love you. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.